Hey, it's Ethan. This is my discussion 8 video, and the organization I chose to make my discussion post about is my high school baseball team. Um, as I'll later describe with my 3 songs, I kind of went through like a almost progression of mindset with each song during our season. Um, but it was a pretty good team. It was very inclusive. We were all very fond of each other and had like a great baseball experience together. But our coach, as well as our just own abilities, were not uh, very impressive. So we went on a lot of losing streaks, and it was just a very uh, depressing season. Um, But the first song I'm going to get into is Dream On. Everyone should know this classic. So I feel like this song represented sort of the beginning start of our team, the beginning of our season at least, like when we're just all practicing and getting ready for our games and stuff like that. We were very like goal oriented. We like had high beliefs about our um, possible achievement throughout the season. And we all like were fairly committed to work together as a group. So we had a lot of commitment, at least within our teammates. Like ignores maybe our coaching and stuff like that. But as a team, which I feel like we obviously make the majority of, we were very committed organizationally. Um, the second song I chose is Gravity by NBA Youngboy. It's a classic. So I chose this song, one, because it's just a personal favorite, as well as like I was listening to a lot of Youngboy during the baseball season, but that is besides the point. Um, this song kind of represents for me, at least in the context of our team, uh, this period after we started playing a bunch of games and stuff like that, and we were on a not great win-loss ratio, and our team chemistry was kind of falling apart and stuff like that. And I feel like this song kind of accentuates the sort of feelings after loss, the individualism, and the sort of process of just everyone focusing on on themselves and less the whole group, maybe on their own skills and stuff like that. But I feel like we had a period where maybe our cohesion was pretty poor, and our team mechanics and chemistry were just very awful, and everyone was getting moved around. So I feel like this song kind of represents that stuff and those values in the people. So my third song is going to be What Can I Do? Some classic house. Well, I chose this song because eventually we got to a point where obviously we understood our original goals were out of our reach, so we um, readjusted our expectations and came back to being a more uh, resilient team, a more like yeah, our chemistry was back. It was a lot more focused on the team chemistry, our team cohesion, our relationships with each other, as opposed to worrying so much about our individual performances as well as our lacking skills or some mistakes or something like that. We honed back in on our shared goals and values, and yeah, it was good. This obviously connects to chapter 9. Like I said, our leadership was not great. He was very like extroverted and agreeable, and he kind of almost let us sometimes take over and coach, which I don't think is very good. He was also very neurotic. He would miss practices and not come with plans and stuff like that. So I feel like that aptly describes that. And then the organizational structure was extremely flat, as I kind of just mentioned, because our coaches were sort of lackluster and not too present. It was very decentralized in the fact that there wasn't many lines of communication between our multiple coaches, and so we were doing a lot of um, uncoordinated things, and yeah, it just led to many challenges that resulted in us losing a lot of games. Um, but yeah, one challenge would just be the organization's communication. Like I said, our coach would miss practices and just to be late and all these kind of things, and that only served to devalue the experience and all of the team members and things like that. So it only harmed us. But yeah, that is about it.